Well, after several years and after one cancellation, we finally get a true Marvel Universe MMO. Here it is, guys.
Why don't you stick around?
Victory is ours, comrade!
Take that!
Superpower threat detected.
Today, the final triumph of Victor Von Doom begins.
Wow. What a day in video game discussions and announcements all on the internet. And today we have this game, Marvel Heroes Online. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about the former title of this game. It was supposed to be called Marvel Universe Online, which was going to be in direct contrast to what DC Universe Online has been. But for some reason they've renamed it Marvel Heroes. I don't know why. I really like the first title better. Anyways, yeah, it's a brand new MMO announced for the PC so far. I can't really say for certain if this will be on the PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360, but I've actually heard that MMOs, massive multiplayer online role-playing games, anything that goes near that description works and functions a lot better on the computer. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a desktop or a laptop for this. I'm actually very new to these type of computer games, so I don't want to say this is me walking in blind. I just want to say that it's a Marvel property. It looks like a game where maybe if we gave it enough time for all the reveals, it may be overwhelmingly more. Yeah, it may be more overwhelmingly positive in terms of the hype. Now, let me discuss my thoughts on this trailer. Everything I've seen here. So far, there's a couple of good things and bad things. I think I'll just start off with one detail and see where it goes. The first thing I noticed in this trailer is that the graphical detail and the environments, and along with the camera view, it all gives me the impression that I may be seeing something reminiscent to Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 and X-Men Legends 2. Two of which were good games. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and X-Men Legends 2 kicked more ass than the one Vicarious Visions made, which was MUA 2, because Raven Software did a better job, in my opinion. They got consistent voice acting, they had beautiful graphical detail, the environments, they were all there. Like, they didn't really look shiny, and keep in mind, these kinds of games were coming out around the time that the PlayStation 3 was being released. It's this many years later, and I'm actually looking at a possible, well, maybe a spiritual successor to those games. The thing of it is, though, my feelings on this entire topic, this announcement, they feel somewhat misplaced, because I was expecting to see mostly the stuff I had looked at in DC Universe Online. I've played that game. I was able to run around really fast or fly in the air at a straight view of the entire city. I was able to free roam. I was able to fight in this building with my friends. I've even seen Arkham Asylum in that MMO, in that type of game. Like, I would love the ability to do that and in this game. And I thought to myself, hey, maybe I could go swinging with Spider-Man. Maybe I could be Spider-Man and swing forward and have the camera view everything ahead of me and to the sides while I'm still in third person. You know, like, I thought that would be it. I thought I'd be seeing Hulk jump all the way from the ground to like 50 feet in the air, jumping buildings. Maybe Venom could swing if they were to announce him. I would like to see, I don't know, Wolverine being able to jump off several buildings, hit the ground, and maybe regenerate. Anyway, things that the Marvel characters would do, just because it's who they are. I would like to be able to fly and leave traces of smoke behind, because I'm Johnny Storm. Like, I'm a member of the Fantastic Four, or use Susan Storm's force fields to take her around into the air, or through many miles, left and right, and all in 4 dimensions or more. What I'm seeing here, it looks like an ordinary, no, just a dungeon crawler, the same as those games. I was expecting a different type of game, something that would make me feel I could do whatever I want, or maybe that I could create my own character. I don't really see how it's a crime against nature or a crime against anything to want to feel like that. There are other types of games in this genre, other titles, I mean, that are doing this. DC Universe Online isn't the only one. In Transformers Online, the one that's being recently announced, you can create your own Transformer. I kind of thought this was the path that Marvel Heroes would be taking. Uh, I'm actually not sure how to look at this now. I would like an actual Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. We've had Galactus as the villain in the first one. The second game is forgettable. I really much rather just not discuss it. X-Men Legends 2 had Apocalypse. And now for this game, the only problem I have with Doctor Doom being the villain and him being announced as the main guy is that I've already seen him in recent titles. I've seen him in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1, and I've played against him in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That game where he is the main protagonist. Well, one of them, but maybe... Well, I mean, you can feel free to disagree. I honestly feel like I've seen enough of Doom. A little too much, but I can still enjoy watching him on the Online Warrior with Maximilian. That incarnation is actually pretty funny. He actually feels like he's trying to sympathize with people, or at the very least, he's a little more human than the other versions I've read over the years. Anyway, I love how this game, with the plot and the main object of said plot, is being announced right around the time of the Avengers release. Oh yes, it's Doctor Doom with the Tesseract. If anyone remembers what that is. The Tesseract in hand. Well, basically, the way the movie calls it is really just another name for the Cosmic Cube. It could do all sorts of things. It's able to rewrite reality. It's able to do really silly, stupid things that I hope never actually exists in the real world. So yeah, here we are. A 47-second trailer has given me almost 10 minutes worth of things to talk about. Now that I've seen it, I just want to make clear that this isn't my final judgment on the game. I am maybe taken aback by what I've seen. I was just hoping for something different, but hey, if this feels like a potential Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, it's not going to bother me that much. I mean, it does look very reminiscent. The way the camera is viewed, the characters who are attacking a Sentinel drone, the Captain America running around on the SHIELD helicarrier that looks like you're trying to get him to go somewhere. The character models, they do look very up to date. They don't look they look shinier, crispier, a bit cleaner, definitely. They're not really boring like the MUA2 game. All the characters and colors, they just look boring and bland. They just don't really want to keep you watching the game for too long. And there's not enough variety in the gameplay. But if I want to talk about all the problems surrounding that game, in my opinion, I'll save it for another video. Now this has definitely reinvigorated and just brought out one of my earlier ideas, something that I wasn't going to follow on. I am still planning to do playthroughs for all the games in Spider-Man's anniversary. I think I may have to include the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. I mean, I don't really know. I don't really need to care that much, but because of this trailer, I think I will definitely take up that idea much more now. Marvel Heroes Online. I just hope that it's not in any way, shape, or form affiliated with the Superhero Squad, because there's a few pet peeves I have with everything that's going on here, besides what I've said already. Notice that Spider-Man, like the voice you can hear in the trailer, is Drake Bell, and I prefer not to get a sense of, oh, this Spider-Man's going to be 15 years old like he is in the cartoon and in the movie. Just like, come on, Marvel, just do something different. Don't try to sync up everything. I mean, I definitely know that he's an adult in Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, some of his own games, depending on where what perspective you're looking at, whether it's the movies, this and that. I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man. Yep, and I hope to get a lot of his games done just because it's the big year for him. All in all, though, this isn't going to be my last opinion on the game. I just want to see more as it comes out, but I'm and like I said, my feelings on this are misplaced. On one hand, it looks like a game that I didn't really expect to see. Like, I didn't really think I'd be seeing a Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, and I don't think... I mean, of course, this isn't that official game. It just looks very reminiscent of the first 2, 3 games in that series. Yeah, it also looks like it's got details from X-Men Legends 2. Anyway, my point being that it looks very reminiscent of a game that I enjoyed, but it's not the type of game I was expecting, so I actually don't know how to respond to this like in a linear fashion. I can't say whether or not I hate this or I love it. I'm very intrigued by it. So, and also I will be getting a PC. What are you guys going to do? Wait till it goes multi-platform? I may take the PC. Feel free to leave your opinion in the comment below. And remember, this is going to be my first time stepping into the world of these online role games. They're much different than the games I used to play like years ago. So yeah, so hit the comment box, leave your opinion, tell me what you like or don't like about the trailer. Share your ideas. Share your thoughts with me. I do like seeing X-Men characters, Fantastic Four, Deadpool, who I think might be voiced by John Cassier. Like, he always is in the X-Men Legends and Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. But here, you just get one word out of him, and it may or may not be him. I can't make it out clearly. Alright. Thanks for taking the time to listen to everything today. See you guys later.